welcome back to RC Icons. In this video, a channel donation from Adam at Adam's Playground and a channel donation from Ari, RC Retro Boys. If you guys watch Ari at RC Retro, if you've watched them for a long time, you'll recognize the names from the Port Royal Raceway where they used to race a couple years ago. So Fix It Phil and I chat quite a bit, actually. We text often and have for, I don't know, close to a year now. And he had reached out to me. He was looking for a blue motor mount for a DB01. And I had a spare one, so I'm like, let me just send it out to you. And he's like, no, I want to pay you for it. I'm like, no, I'm just going to send it. So I sent it out to him, not realizing that it was for Gareth. And so Gareth had reached out thanking me for the DB01 motor mount. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Excuse me. And we got to chatting via text. And all of a sudden one day I get a text from him, hey, I want to donate a kit. And he sends me pictures of 6 different kits to choose from. And I'm like, you're out of your mind. I'm like, I sent you a motor mount. It's not a big deal. No, you always are supporting the RC community, and I want to support you, so I'm going to send you a kit. So I said, listen, if it's on your heart, this is the one I would take first. This is the one I would take second. I said, do what is on your heart to do. We have a kit from Gareth, and I guess Phil threw a car in as well. So super cool. I can't thank them enough for doing what they did. I'm hoping that we can get the 2 of them plus Ari out here at some point to hit the track. We've been talking about it quite a bit. It's just trying to pinpoint dates. We've all got busy schedules, so we're trying to figure out like a Thursday through Monday or some kind of a long weekend where we can get them out here and they can hang out in the studio. We can do some collaboration, but we can also be racing. That would be the biggest reason. So hopefully at some point in the future that will happen. So let me bring the camera over. We'll get into Adam's first. Now I know what's in the box. I started to open it and I immediately knew what it was because I saw his video where he brought in a gazillion of these things on Bai. And I do have to say, ha! I was laughing so hard when I saw your first Bai video. I was like, yes! Like, you're letting too many deals pass by you. So he has used Bai a couple times now, and I think it's hilarious. So he's in now. So he's in the club. But he sent me a box of a few of the gazillion that he got of one of his first buys. So we'll get into that first, and then we'll get into the car and kit. So let me bring the camera over. We'll get started. All right, so we'll get into Adam's first. Like I said, I started to open it and I immediately knew what it was. So I know most of you, if not all of you, watch Adam at Adam's Playground. If you don't, you should be. He has an awesome channel and he's always doing awesome stuff. So if you don't know Adam, go check him out, Adam's Playground. So he had bought in the Bai box, and it was a couple of lots of the mini Tamiya cars and some of the Ford GT40s and stuff, and he must have brought in 100 of these things. I was laughing, I'm like, there's so many of them. So he sent me a little cache of them, which is super cool because I will absolutely get these in the new display when we do it for the new studio. So what do we got here? Looks like we've got a Mustang. We've got a blue Mustang Boss 302. We have, what is this? 68 F3L. Ford 100th anniversary. Looks like a GT40 to me, but maybe it's a different car. I'm not sure. No, that's not a GT40. That's a GT40. So GT40 Mach 4, 1967. So obviously this was a different one. Must have been a race car. And then some semi-trucks. That's awesome. Comes with trailers and everything. He knows I'm in the semis. Tanker truck, pipe truck. It's just like the Tamiya. You know what I mean? It's crazy. In fact, this one has the same logo as the Tamiya container. Insane. The Japanese market intrigues the hell out of me. So these are like the little Honda City Turbos. Suzuki, what is it? SX4. These are probably like wind up. WRC Rally. Looks like they did 5 different ones, and there's 4 here. The Ford Fiesta, I think it's the Ford Fiesta. WRC. The Advan, which was, I think it was a Mitsubishi. Yeah, it was a Mitsubishi. And then the Subaru WRX. So those are cool as hell. And then a bag of buggies. These are so neat. These are pullbacks. So we have the Frog in green. We have the Frog in pink. We have the Hot Shot. Nice. So cool. The Hornet in red. The Hornet in black. The Hornet in blue. The Grasshopper in blue. The Hot Shot in blue. The Grasshopper in candy green. And the regular Grasshopper. So super neat. That's awesome. I can't believe they're pullbacks too. These things are great. You can race them right here on the counter. Whoa, still going. Pull back a couple of them. Nice. I love them. Thank you, Adam. So cool. Oh my gosh. He had a tub of them, man. I can just imagine how many there were because this box is tiny and his box would take up my whole bench. There was that many. Had to be hundreds and hundreds of these things. Nice. That's so cool. I love it. All right. So this thing. Gareth and Mr. Fix-It-Phil. New York's got some great cats, I'll tell you. It's funny because Phil and I were texting about this kit with a different body set. And I had been watching it on Bayou for a while. And now I don't know what Phil I don't know what Phil sent. He said it was a car, but I didn't know what it was. So this is a total surprise for me. But the kit, I know what it is, and I had it in my watch list to bid on it, and I walked away from it so that Phil could buy it because he was going to race it. And I definitely don't have this car. He's right. He said he didn't have the wing for it. Maybe this is a different wing. Might be a different wing. So yeah, I ended up getting the kit with just a different livery, which is fine. Because the livery of the one that he was looking at, and I'll tell you what it was when we get to it. The livery of the kit he was looking at, I already have that body set in a Tamiya body set. Is he looking for the wing he already sent me, I'm wondering? Let me see if I can get this on. This is a weird kind of way for a wing to mount. They're like little rubber things. If I can do it without breaking the body here. I wonder if I can grab it with the needle nose. Pull it through. Yeah, I'm not a professional. Most people would do this stuff off camera. But not me, because I'm an idiot. Can I grab it? Not break this body? Move it up a little bit. I got it. Boy, that's a weird way for a wing to mount. We got it on there, though. It's like a crashback wing. So what is this? Radioactive overdrive. What is this car, Phil? I don't even know if I knew this thing existed. Wow. You guys are gonna have to tell me in the comments what this is, because I don't even know. Super cool. It's in great shape. So it's a 2-wheel drive. Battery goes underneath. I'm sure Phil will tell us in the comments what it is. It does have a diff in the gearbox. Super smooth. Looks like a 540 can motor. It's trailing arm. How does this go on? I wonder if it's not cut. Is it not cut out? This goes underneath. Does this sit inside the shocks? Oh, under the shocks. Man, you can smell the age. I want to break it. That's so different. And you guys think that I know everything. I got no clue what this car is. Go down on the body pin? I don't think it will. You guys will have to tell me. It looks hobby grade. You know, just above toy grade. Made in Korea. So it's a Korea car. Ultra Grip. 9,000. BAJ. Those are part numbers. I love it though. This will sit nice right next to my my Shipla Monster. They're both yellow. Super cool. So different. I love the odd and interesting stuff like that. It's awesome. So, what's the kit? I'm sure you guys saw it already. This is a Bai box. Gareth is into Bai. So is Phil. So this is the Plasma Carbon Edition. It's like a pan car. And I was looking at this kit with the Nissan, what is it, the 91 CP body set, and that's the one that Phil bought. This one comes with the, it's the Porsche, right? Yeah, Porsche 962, and it's a pre-finished body. But the chassis is carbon. If I can get it out. Come on out. Kyosho. I love it. Which side opens? One side opens. I know what this. Yes. Boom. Pink. Pre-painted. Decal set is underneath in that bag along with all kinds of parts. Driver's head. And then you got your body set instructions. So there's a body, a wing, driver figure, There are parts in there, but I'm not sure if those are body parts or kit parts. And there's a box underneath. Thank you so much, Gareth, for sending this over, man. You didn't have to do this. It was just a motor mount. Awesome. Carbon edition. So, like, this is like the Phantom almost. You know what I mean? Might be a different scale. I think this is a 12th scale. You can smell the age. Foamies. And then there's your carbon chassis. Carbon parts. It'll be interesting to see when it's built up. There's a shock. The size of it compared to a Phantom. Now, I don't have a Phantom that's built yet, but I do have the 60th that I'm planning on building with the carbon chassis. So there's all your hardware. And then some more hardware with bearings. There's all your red anodized parts. So this is red anodized, whereas the 60th is blue anodized. And then I believe this runs a 380 motor. So that's your motor mount there. So this is going to get built on the channel for sure. This is not like for my new unbox collection. I took it from him because I want to build it. You know what I mean? I didn't take it so I could let it sit on a shelf and do nothing. So this will get built, potentially run up and down the road a little bit. I do have sections of my road that are extremely flat and good, but I'm definitely going to want to protect that chassis because these things sit so low. I've got another one somewhere. I forget what it is. It's the Mazda. I'm pointing over there because it's on a shelf over there somewhere, but I have the Mazda 787 and a 112, and that might be Kyosho. No, that's my RM01. That's what it is. And I think this is like the same kind of car, but Kyosho version. So it's like that 1/12 pan car style deal. But that's going to look sick. All done up in pink and white. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad. He was trying to push me towards an F1 car. And the F1 car was awesome too. But I have so many F1 cars already. I was just like, you know what? I really want the carbon plasma. I don't have any plasmas in my collection. I've got the Phantom, but not the plasma. So these were race cars. I mean, they were made to race. And Phil is racing his in the on-road. Ari races on-road. Well, Phil is racing his plasma in the on-road. And I believe Gareth has been running an X-Ray. He also has a TRF maybe 420, and he just built up a 421. So I'm not sure which one he'll be racing. And then didn't Ari just build an F104 or something to race in that? So you can race either F1 cars or you can race, I think, chassis like this in that particular class. So those boys have it going on. I don't have anything like that available for me around here. Like parking lot racing or any that I'm aware of anyways. I don't know of any clubs that are doing it. They do it every other week, and from the videos, it looks awesome. So if you haven't seen it, any of that stuff, you're absolutely going to have to check it out. I'm going to have to message Phil and find out what this thing is. It's dusty, it's dirty, it's sweaty, but it's in great shape. So we're going to do, at some point, we'll see that get broken down, cleaned up, and then it's absolutely going on the shelf. He found, what did he find? He found the ESC for it. And then there was something else he was looking for. I can't remember. He messaged me yesterday telling me he found the ESC. So super neat. And then thank you, Adam, for the minis. I absolutely love them. Super, super cool. And then Adam has a box heading his way here shortly. I'm just waiting for some stuff to come in. Some swag. Let me move the camera over for a closing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Channel donations. It's still gets me every time. I'm a giver. It's really hard for me to accept stuff like this without, well, whatever. It is what it is. You guys know. Thank you so much, Gareth, Phil, and Adam. I really do appreciate it. This stuff is treasured, to be honest. It means more than a lot of the stuff that's in here. Just because you guys had it on your heart to just send it over. It's just insane. So yeah, this you'll see again for sure. This you'll see again for sure. This you'll see probably in the background in the display. I've got a bunch of the mini kit boxes that Glenn had sent me 2 years ago. So I'm probably going to do a display with the kit box, like the mini kit box behind the car. And I'll just set up a section behind glass where it's just going to be a bunch of that stuff. It's going to be cool. Maybe off to the side of the motor collection and everything else, but that's for another day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think. If you're not already a subscriber, I'd ask you to consider subscribing so that you don't miss future content of these rigs. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Till next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks.